Montague's message, February 16, 2014. A nation can survive its fools, and even the ambitious. But it cannot survive treason from within. An enemy at the gates is less formidable, for he is known and carries his banner openly. But the traitor moves amongst those within the gate freely, his sly whispers rustling through all the alleys, heard in the very halls of government itself. For the traitor appears not a traitor. He speaks in accents familiar to his victims, and he wears their face and their arguments. He appeals to the baseness that lies deep in the hearts of all men. He rots the soul of a nation. He works secretly and unknown in the night to undermine the pillars of the city. He infects the body politic so that it can no longer resist. A murderer is less to fear. The traitor is the plague. Cicero. Though these words were written centuries ago, they are more relevant today than they were ever then. The words will help you to look with clarity at those who are doing one thing, while telling you that they are doing the exact opposite. It is most important that you wake up to what you are being told to believe, when all the evidence clearly shows the opposite is true. You are in an us and them scenario. They are using all the means at their disposal to keep you subservient and asleep. You have to use your intelligence, rely on your own research, and stand by it. They do not want you in the long term, but they cannot afford to lose you right now. They need you to put everything in place for them, so that they can take over your planet. Then dispose of you. This has never been more obvious than it is right now. One would need to be in a coma not to see it. Switch off your mind controllers and your TVs, and discard your newspapers, since these are abusing you, by painting a false picture of what is really happening. Your weather is being manipulated to produce the desired results. They are destroying your world all around you. We warned you of this. Now, you can see it with your own eyes. The more you suffer, the more energy you produce for them. Right now, they desperately need this energy in order to survive, for they are struggling against the light that the awakened amongst you has brought forth on the earth. The ley line project served to produce wonderful energy. The gratitude of all should go to those who took the time and trouble to be part of this. I cannot stipulate enough the importance of these ley lines. This work will continue at regular intervals. It can, of course, be done at any time, but it is when you combine your energies and work as one that you get such magnificent results. You are surrounded by ley lines, all of which need your attention. Your very survival depends on the action you take at this time. You cannot afford to ignore what is right there in front of your eyes. You have got to face the facts. Money will not help you. You need to come together, as your strength is in numbers, and you are the 99%. Step out of your little boxes and make contact with people who have the interest of humanity at heart. It is important that all barriers are removed. Talk with each other and share your research. Work together on projects that you feel connect with you. The sharing of information and the awakening of minds should be priority number one. You may be surprised at the number of people who are ready. They just need a little encouragement in order to take the first steps into the light. Once you see that light, you can never close your eyes to it again. 2014 was designated by all that is for planet Earth to resume contact with the universe. With a little help from the world of spirit, this will be achieved. The evil forces which enslaved humanity and set out plans for the destruction of life on Earth will no longer be in control. This is the biggest battle your planet has ever had to deal with. The cabal has been planning it for 2,000 years. You, on the other hand, have only just awakened to it. This is why you do not have time to waste. Speed is of the essence. You are fighting for your very existence and for the future of your planet. Nothing could be more important. Pray that only the truth will resonate with you and that all the propaganda will become blatantly obvious to all. When they recognize that their lies are no longer believed, then, and only then, will they accept defeat. Remember the old adage, you can fool some of the people some of the time, but not all of the people all of the time. The importance of the visit to the tour at Glastonbury on the 2nd of February was reinforced today, when we, in spirit, were able to manifest to Veronica something that actually happened there, and the importance of it. One day soon, she will be able to share it with everyone. In her soul she knew she had to make it to the top of the tour, and so she did. She is now suffering from pneumonia as a result. The video of this historic visit can now be seen, and you will see for yourselves just how cold and bleak it was on that day. Though we pleaded with her to rest, her work is paramount in her life. She is determined to fulfill her mission in this life. And with your help, she will do so. I thank all who send good wishes, for all thoughts have energy and are most welcome. Never underestimate for one moment the importance of the ley lines. This work must be done by as many people as possible, whether from the comfort of your armchair or by physically walking the lines in groups if possible. The great battle in which you are engaged requires your hearts and minds to be working together as one. You are now taking control of your own lives and refusing to be led like sheep to the slaughter. The history of this time will be talked about for many years to come. Enjoy Mark's report of the visit to the tour, and the video, and prepare for the next ley line experience. My dear, do please try to get some rest. We in spirit, surround you with love and light. Forever, your adoring Monty. Channeled by Veronica Keane. MontagueKeane.com